Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Sheets formulas in Spanish. You'll start by opening your spreadsheet of choice and then heading up to the File menu. Then select Spreadsheet Settings. You'll see in this window that you have the option to edit the locale, the time zone, the recalculation, and then you'll notice that under the General Settings, you have the option to edit the language. Click on the link labeled English and you'll be taken to the Language Settings profile. Now, I've previously added here that Spanish is a language that I understand, so Google already has that fact logged in my app's history. All I have to do to make it my default language is click on this arrow here. Now I'm going to return to my Spanish formulas sheet, save my settings, and then refresh the sheet to make sure that Spanish is implemented as my default language. As soon as I refresh everything, you can clearly see that Spanish has been implemented as my new language. I can also now use formulas written in Spanish instead of English. So for instance, let's say I want to find the sum of 6 plus 2. I would type it in Spanish. I can type valor 6 plus 2, and I have my answer, 8. If I want to take the sum of this list, we would do it just like we would in English. We would type suma, and here you'll get the pop-up just like you would in English, explaining what each formula means in Spanish, including an example and a summary. So I'm going to select the list of numbers, close my parentheses, and hit Enter, and I'm returned the value of the sum of this list. So the good thing about changing your language settings to recognize Spanish formulas in Sheets is that you can also switch back and forth between Spanish and English, which is great if you only know some formulas in one language or the other. So to adjust this setting, go back to File, and then you're going to head down to the menu we were in previously, and then you need to look at this option here, which says always use the names of the functions in English. So if I clicked that, I would only be able to use the functions in English. To use both languages, you want to leave this box unchecked, which I will do now. So to demonstrate how I can use formulas in both English and Spanish, I've gone back to my language settings page. This time I'm going to click on the arrow next to English to once again make it my primary language. We'll head back into the sheet proper and refresh it to see that English is once again the primary language. Now I'll double check that my formulas recognize both English and Spanish formulas. So if I go sum equals 6 plus 2 or summa equals 6 plus 2, you'll see that Sheets is still recognizing my Spanish formulas, even though Sheets is now displaying in English. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you have any questions, just let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.